I'm Louisa Barton here at the Equine Performance and Innovative Center for Equus Television, the horse talk show, and the CEP's Equine Initiative. I have the pleasure of having one of our very expert veterinarians here in the Ocala-Marin County area, Dr. Alberto Rullan. Dr. Rullan, lovely to be with you again.
It's a pleasure being with you.
It's been too long. You're too busy.
I know. It's been way too long.
So this is hard when you have as much information and knowledge as you have to share. But in less than 10 minutes, I want to run through all the services here. Our equine initiative is a very important part of Marin County and very educational. And we like to share what is available here in the Ocala area. So if you can kind of start at the top and briefly give us a little summary of each service that's available. I know there's a lot, so.
Oh no, absolutely. And thank you so much for giving me at least 0.2 seconds to get prepared for this.
I know, right?
I was pretty good. I had plenty of time. So, services that we offer here. First and foremost, what we try to do is minimize the amount of drugs, increase the amount of natural rehabilitation. And that every service that we do is with that purpose. Minimize the amount of drugs, increase the amount of natural rehabilitation to bring their horses back to peak performance abilities as quick as possible with less drugs. So everything that I'm going to talk about, that's going to be our main course, right? Regenerative therapy, we do them all, from stem cells, PRP, ozone, oxygen are some of my favorites for sure. What does this do? Let's talk about the ozone and let's talk about the hyperbaric oxygen chamber. The first thing that does is increases your oxygen level in the blood 600%. In this modality, the blood does not need or depend on the red blood cells to bring oxygen to the wound or to the area that is damaged because it travels in plasma. Very nice little thing. And it actually does zero harm. It's oxygen, right? So it increases the healing capacity of the animal. Great for wounds, non-healing wounds, fresh wounds, burns, lung issues, bleeders, patient with hoof problems, hoof infections, anything that has to do with inflammation or infection.
Gorillas.
Gorilla. Exactly.
You have had a gorilla.
Exactly. We had a gorilla from Animal Kingdom that came and had a great time with us over here. Did fantastic. Discovery Channel had a blast with us over here. So definitely my favorite. Second, we have modalities such as the cold saltwater spa. This is like going to the beach on a cold day and putting your hurting foot in the sand and let the water just bathe your feet.
This is good to me.
It is just an amazing.
I'm there.
It's just an amazing technology to take infection away, inflammation away, to clean up any kind of cellulitis, any kind of bacteria debris, and a well-being of it all for the tissues that it touches. The saltwater spa could go all the way up to above the knee, comfortably. Yeah, temperature between 44 and 36 degrees Fahrenheit, and we leave them there for about 30 minutes or so. Some horses, even some horses with hyperthermia, we have put there to cool them down quickly. Because you know, if the temperature goes really high in a horse, 107 or so, that could actually kill them.
Right.
So we put those horses in there. Horses that are at high risk of laminitis, we put them there. Horses that have abscesses in multiple legs, we put them in there. Horses that have infections that are difficult to clear up from the outside because there's a lot of bacteria, we put them in there and it helps a lot. So moving on, we have for muscle, we like to use Magna Wave, which is a PEMF, right?
Yes.
And we
love PEMF. It's fantastic.
I've used it myself.
Yes.
I'm sure
me
you've
too.
used it.
Big fan.
Excellent. And we do a lot of that combined with vibration plate. There is some research out there on vibration plate and how it can help some muscle and how it also can help prevent bone loss after a horse is being on rest for a long period of time. So let's say we have a horse that is resting from a fracture or from any other disease, cannot move, is in a stall. the vibration plate has proven to decrease that bone loss. And combined with MagnaWave, very good.
Very good.
And we can
Very
get into
effective.
big science about it, whether it's increases blood flow, how increases other healing capacities, etc. There is a lot of research coming up on those modalities. Good.
Yes.
Swimming pool.
Yes.
Swimming pool is fantastic exercise to increase cardiopulmonary resistance.
And the good news on that is we're going to have a whole segment on the pool party, so you'll definitely get a lot more details on that.
Not on the rain weather, right?
No.
Not today. Okay, good. So now we're doing a real cool study on the swimming pool, some very innovative stuff, because what we're doing is we're monitoring the blood levels of, it's called lactate. We monitor blood levels of lactate to tell us if that horse is actually training hard enough in the pool. And guess what? We have found out that most of the time we stop too soon. So we're actually helping a lot of our clients give that extra edge of exercise to the horses, with backed up by science.
Amazing.
So swimming pool is a fantastic exercise. We try not to put horses with back pain or stifle issues in the swimming pool. So mostly we use it for conditioning, rehabilitation of tendons, some joints, and overall increased cardiopulmonary resistance. Yes?
Amazing.
We have laser. Laser. I think laser by now is pretty well known. Most people are very familiar with the laser. And trivia, laser is an acronym and it stands for something.
I know.
So
You told me that last time I was here.
I will let the audience research what does laser stands for, because I think it's a very interesting thing. We all thought it was just a word, right, to describe a modality. Increases blood flow, increases healing power, has some sort of a pain modulation, and great tool that we use for wounds in combination with the other modalities such as hyperbaric chamber and MagnaWave, etc. So we use it in combination. We use it for muscle pain, muscle inflammation, swellings, cellulitis. There's some new research coming up on laser that we're very happy and excited about. It's for using the eyes, which is very strange because you're not supposed to put laser in the eyes, but there's some new lasers that come with certain different lights, etc., that we're starting to see a use on it. So super interesting.
Yes.
Extremely good to use after PRP or after stem cells to make the tissue heal even better. So a lot of good things happening with the laser. Then we have a shock wave, which is sound wave, right? It's literally, that's what it is. It's a sound wave that penetrates in the tissue, increase circulation, increase growth factors, and helps with pain, absolutely, and with healing in general.
Wow.
So that was a big rundown.
That was a big rundown. That is overall wellness for your horse, rehab and conditioning with Dr. Rullan here at the Equine Performance and Innovative Center. What a lot of information. What an amazing service they have right here in the horse capital. Louisa Barton for the Horse Talk Show.